Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to add a outlet to an existing light switch using a old construction box that screws onto the drywall. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start by cutting the hole in the drywall for the old construction box first. I've already measured it out. I put all the other outlets at about a foot to the center of the box. So we're going to hold the box up to it and we're going to trace a line all the way around the box so that we know what to cut. This is just a rough mark to start with, so I got to find where the edge of the stud is, and that's where I'm going to put the box. So there is the edge of the stud. So now we can take the box and put it just a little bit off, and we will draw our lines again. You don't want to cut these tabs out because that's actually what holds the box to the drywall once you tighten up the screws. So now we will just simply cut out the box on lines. See there, I'm actually a little bit off, so we're going to readjust. And we'll make sure that the box fits. It's a little bit small, so we're going to make it just a little bit bigger on the top and the bottom. There, that is a perfect fit right there. Nice and snug. Now we're up at the light switch. These are actually a three-way switch for the hallway light here. While we're at it, we're actually going to change this into a white switch because I ran out of switches when I actually put the three-way in. So I'm going to be using push connectors. They're so much easier than using a wire nut. And in here, the wire nut is connecting, I do believe, 3 or 4 wires. I can't quite remember. Once we get in there, we're going to change the wire nuts over into the push connectors. My beautiful wife actually got me this for my birthday. The whole M12 kit had a jigsaw, the drill, multi-tool, and a flashlight in it. So I'm going to be doing a review on each one of these after I get a little time with them. And yeah, stay tuned and subscribe for that. Take the faceplate off. I haven't killed the power yet, just to show you guys what I'm dealing with here. So this is the switch I'm going to change. It's that old yellowish style. Nobody likes that, especially not in new construction. So I will kill the power, turn on some lights, and I'll be right back. I already got the power off. So now we're going to double check everything. Make sure all the power's off because you never want to grab a hold of a hot wire. All right, all the power's off. So we'll take out the switch that we're going to replace. So we'll take off the switch first. So since this is a three-way switch, and I want to make for sure that I don't mess up any wires, we're actually going to swap the wires as we go. So that way we know they all go in the right way. Otherwise, we're not going to have a three-way switch that works. So the top hot wire comes off, goes onto the new switch. When you put these on, you want to make sure that the wire curls clockwise around it. If you curl it the other way, it'll actually push the wire out as you tighten it. So the next wire comes off. I'll put that right back on the switch. Tighten it down real good. You don't want to tighten these too much. You want to get them tight, but I've actually stripped the wire or the screw on the switch so that it won't even tighten down. Some people like using the push connectors on the back, but that doesn't quite work right. I never trust it to stay in. And they're a pain to get back out. So this is where the push connectors are going to come in handy. This has 3 wires connecting into it, and that is going to make it so much more simple. So we'll take all these off. These lights actually run my downstairs lights. This one is a 3-way switch that runs the hallway light, so we can shut it off from upstairs as well. So even though there's only 3 wires here, I got the push connectors that actually have 4, so that I can tie into the outlet with the 4th one. Make sure that all these are straight. Snip off a little bit. You don't need too much, just enough to go down in, and then push it in. And it compresses fits, so it will not come out of there. There is a way to get it off, but normally I just cut them off. It's a lot easier. So I might speed this up a little bit here to save you guys a little bit of time. Alright, now we gotta strip the wires for the new power to the outlet. So we'll strip back a couple inches, strip back all the outer sheathing, and then we will find the appropriate. This is all 14.2. Get about between 1/4 and 1/2, somewhere in there. And we're gonna plug them into appropriate. White to white, black to black, and then the ground all the way down to the ground, which is going to be a bit of a stretch. Once we shove it all back into the box, it'll be fine. There we go. Now everything's hooked up. Now we got to run the wire from this box down to the new outlet. So this is a little easier coming the other way. But if you're dealing with installing into a new, or old construction, I mean, so we're gonna pull this up. This is what holds the wire from pulling out of the box. So we're gonna pull that up a little bit. And we're going to feed it down the cavity here. Not to mess up the sheathing. We got a plastic box, so it's pretty easy on the wire. Pop down here and pull up the box quick. See if we got enough. Yep, we got enough to go down. So now, let's shove this the rest of the way down in here, and we'll get the switches back in. Now we'll push everything back in, and we'll proceed to wiring up the new outlet. There we go. Switches are back in. New white one's in. Looks so much better. All right, now we're going to drop down to the bottom box and install the new outlet. All right, we're done with the outlet. So now we are going to Put the box in the hole. There we go. Now, the way these boxes work is they got those tabs. So, tighten up the first one, pulls the tab against the drywall. And the second one, and pulls that one against the drywall, and you got a new box in there, all ready for your new outlet. Oh, we'll leave about that much or so in there. That way we got a little bit extra in case anybody's ever got to come in and work on it again. We'll do the same thing we did at the top one. We will take off, oh, let's see, 2.5 inches or so. Really your preference. Whatever makes it easier on you for the install. Just don't leave too much or else you'll have a pain in the butt trying to get everything back in there. Strip off a little more here since we're wrapping around terminals on the outlet. Oh, probably 1/2 inch. And I actually like using these to make the wrap almost perfect every time. See? Perfect every time. Alright, so on the back of the outlet you got hot, which is your black wire, your white, and your ground. Pretty simple install on outlets. So like I said before, you got your hot, goes on this terminal. Make sure the wrap goes clockwise on the screw. Tighten it down real good. The other side gets the white. Make sure it goes clockwise on the screw. Tighten that one down. And then your ground goes on this green screw. Tighten that down. There we go. It's all on. Push this wire back in. Yeah, afraid to manhandle it a little bit. And voila, we got a new outlet. All right, I will flip on the power. We'll check everything real quick, make sure it's working. All right, power is back on. And on this tester, you can see 2 of the yellow lights on the right will be correct. Power's back on. We'll see what it comes out as. There we go. 2 lights on the right, 2 yellows were correctly wired. New outlet, ready to be used. All right, power's on. The outlet down the bottom works. Let's check to see if the lights work. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Now you guys know how to install a new outlet into your existing wall off of your light switch. All right, if you guys got any questions, leave them down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm going to put out a lot more videos coming, including reviews of those Milwaukee M12 tools that I got. Again, thanks my beautiful, amazing wife for that birthday present. Catch you in the next video.